Hey, welcome to the NextDrop Question. I'm Mohamed Ateia. This is a short conversation series where I ask one focused question to experts working at the front lines of water, contaminants, environment, and practical solutions. Hello from Milwaukee. Very excited for this conversation because I'm speaking with Linda Lee. For more than 3 decades, Linda's work has shaped how our field thinks about contaminants in real systems, from soils, biosolids, wastewater, reuse, PFAS, and the pathways that connect them all. For me, what makes Linda's work so important is that she looks at contaminants where decisions actually happen. So, not only in a lab method, not only in a regulatory table, but in land, water, waste streams, farms, communities, and treatment systems. She was actually working on these questions long before PFAS became part of our everyday environmental language. And now, as the field moves from detecting PFAS to managing them, I think her perspective is more important than ever. So today, Linda will tell us what she is thinking about now, what the field is still missing, and what we need to understand before we make the next generation of PFAS decisions. So let's get to it. Linda, Mo, please tell us more. Who are you? What
Hi,
are you
Mo.
doing?
Yeah, Linda Lee at Purdue University. Busy doing a lot of PFAS fate and transport and PFAS and biosolids work in agricultural systems particularly. And
Busy is an understatement. I guess we need to invent a new word for you. You are doing a lot of work. You are all over the place. Tell us more. What are you busy with recently? What are you excited about?
so, as I'm wrapping up a lot of the field studies that we've been conducting, and we'll have some more field studies. The newer field studies, I'm interested in ways to mitigate PFAS uptake into plants, which is complicated. We all want to use these biosorbents that are high in carbon, and they work amazing in greenhouse studies, but not so amazing in the field because of, I think, rainfall patterns and soil water holding capacity in the soil, which is also altered by the biosorbents. So we're about to submit a paper on that. And then our next field studies that start next year, we're actually going to monitor moisture at 2 depths and include a modeling component so we can try to understand what's happening in this dynamic. I'm also interested in better understanding PFAS loss during composting and biosolids drying, because I feel like we have an opportunity to reduce, at least for PFAS. I know there's other emerging contaminants. They're not even emerging, they're just not in the forefront. Somebody asked about all my field studies also include non-PFAS organics.
Yeah,
but everybody
there.
wants to know the PFAS data first. So
Yeah.
but we'll be publishing the other data because a lot of those compounds actually degrade after land application.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of them, but most of them. But I'm excited about if we can figure out what is actually happening during drying and composting, and we can catch that stream so that we can clean up our biosolids and still use them for fertilizers. Because unlike Europe, we have plenty of land and plenty of farming, and we need more fertilizer. But I also am very interested in what is causing PFAS in our rainwater and, wet dry accumulation, because now that we don't allow industry to direct discharge into the atmosphere PFAS from their plants, but we're seeing growing background levels of PFAS in our rainwater. And I personally think it's linked to how it likes to travel on whatever these vapors, droplets, micro, nano droplets are that go into the air. A lot to learn, which means going back like we always have to, and understanding the actual fundamental wheel of water evaporation without PFAS. Just what does it really look like, right?
The carriers, basically.
Yes. So I'm excited about that. So basically anything to mitigate affecting our food system, reduce effects on our food system, and understanding that exposure pathway that's very uncertain, this, rainwater and wet dry deposition, and then anything to make our biosolids cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I know you have a flight to catch. I just wanted
Yes.
to take an advantage so let people know what Linda Lee is up to. So thanks for everything that you're doing. And yeah, good luck. And we'll have other discussion to talk
Thank you,
about our
Mo.
joint work.
Thank you, Mo.
But yeah, thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Take care.
Yep. That was the next drop question. Thanks for listening. See you next time.